Mira mi gente, as everyone knows by now, Monster Hunter is one of my favorite franchises of all time. I've put time into their games. And most recently, I've been trying to look for good quality figures for the monsters. And today is that day. This is S.H. Figure Arts' very own Tigrex. I want to first start off by saying that the presentation just for the box alone was super sick. The way that they positioned Tigrex here is super nice, very eye-catching too, and it details how the figure is going to look going forward. It's really on point. A lot of times you get boxes or images for particular kits or figures that don't really match the way the figure looks, but not in this case. I opened it up upside down here. But yeah, it doesn't really matter. If you can already see there's a few things they added just with Tigrex alone. I was super surprised about that. I did not expect them to add other components, pieces to him itself. I would have thought they would have just given like a platform or something, but they gave added stuff here, you see, which is nice. You don't really get to see that a lot in these figures going forward, that they like add some really nice accessories to the item. I was expecting a platform. There wasn't one in there, and that's fine for me, but this is still really cool. It looks like they added another membrane for his arm, and then a couple different arms, and then an additional mouth. But the unique thing about that is once I noticed it, I was like, oh, that's a really nice touch. You're gonna see here in a moment what I mean. They added aggroed effects. So when you aggro the monster, some monsters or all monsters have an aggroed effect. You see here, it looks like the veins are almost popping out, that red. That's an aggro effect for Tigrex. The wings get darker too. So you can tackle on those accessories to make it so that he's in an aggravated state. And I thought that was really cool. I didn't think that they would add that, but they did. It's a nice touch. One other small little detail that they added, the hunter itself. The mini scaled, a minifig hunter. Longsword too, which is really nice. Now looking here at the figure itself, I can say the detail spot on. Scale by scale, color by color, it looks really fantastic. And one of the things that I really noticed early on, posability and just the proportions of Tigrex. It looks like a Tigrex. He's not too top heavy, he's not too bottom heavy, his tail isn't too big, it's not really flappy. It's all structurally, physically, and overall looks proportionally like a Tigrex. You know how sometimes you can get a figure that doesn't feel like it's supposed to look like that? It's too big, or he's too small in the torso, or whatever the case is. Not for this figure here. Tigrex alone just looks and proportionally like a Tigrex. All the functionality of like his wing membrane, the claws even move, the tongue even moves. Fantastic.